Welcome to Leaders Lead the Podcast. Today, what I'm talking about today? Hey, this is the second recording that I'm making. One thing that we don't look at when we're entrepreneurs as far as a resource. I don't know how old you are, and hopefully we did our market study correctly. The last time we looked at the demographics of the show, we have a lot of folks that are basically anywhere from 20 to 35 that listen to the show. These are our emerging leaders, and you can be freaking 65 to 95 to 100 and be an emerging leader. We're all emerging while we're here on this earth, but for the subject of this show, this podcast, what we're doing is we're inspiring emerging leaders, emerging entrepreneurs that, maybe you have an obstacle in front of you. Maybe your goals, your dreams, you feel like they're a little bit too lofty. You need a helping hand. You need somebody that's going to help you believe in yourself. I know a thing or two about not having the courage and the strength to keep going when the hard times came. I know a lot about growing a company, literally doing work, hiding out freaking in my closet just to get the one little piece of work done for the day. Right? The biggest resource that you have available to you is your community, and especially the people outside of your community that's done what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is something that has never been done. I'm going to give you freaking high accolades right now because I know that you're out there. I know that you're wondering how you're going to ever get this thing accomplished because it's hard, man. It's a hard feat. How is it going to get done? Well, you have the tools necessary inside of you already to change, already to keep going, already to keep going forward, man. Like, for me, I believed in everything that was outside of me. I tried a bunch of different formulas. I studied a bunch of different logics. And if you're familiar with the origin of this show, most of the people that I was looking at, they were in the space that I was in. I was in the space on LinkedIn where I have dove deep as a creator. And I had started to really get immersed into just being a creator instead of document. In case you haven't figured out what we're talking about in this episode, we're talking about the process of being an online creator. One thing that I noticed, that the best online creators are the people that document their life experience. And that's the experience from somebody that's doing something great. So if your journey is to be a creator, you like making YouTube videos, you like making podcasts, you like making Instagram reels, you like doing stuff on Facebook, you like whatever it is that you do as an artist, you are a creator. Even if you're a painter these days, you have to have, well, you don't have to have an online presence, but having an online presence will be beneficial to you growing as a creator and getting your brand to be able to go out there, right? So when you first get into it, you're looking at everything that's external. I need a camera, I need this, I need that. The biggest and best creators, they document the thing that they're doing that's great. And that means if you're on the phone call, you're on the phone call that you know that's gonna change the world, change your world, change the people that's in your world, you take out a phone and you record it. Once you get to a higher level as far as income and being able to make the good quality pictures that you believe that you need to have as an organization, as a brand of one, a brand of many. Whatever lens you have, I promise you, is good for that moment, because there's nothing like me going back and looking at some of the videos that I made. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's many that I've made that I'm just like, oh my God, I am so, um, whether the kids call it, it's like cringe, like very cringy, where I'm like, what am I talking about? Why are you talking like that? Like, why is your cadence off? Like, all kinds of stuff, right? And it helps, man. It's so cool watching my journey. It's so cool watching the journeys, especially watching the journey of everybody else. When somebody tell me about a good YouTuber, I promise what I do is I do a Google search. I get a quick, brief glance, almost like a movie, a trailer. Where are they at right now? I Google them. I see that they're doing some crazy stuff. They got some ideas that's out in the community. They're serving the community. They're serving the people. They're not just ripping people off, which sucks. They're giving. They're serving. They're teaching people the path, the righteous path, the ministering their discipline. Me, I'm a minister of belief. So that's the content that I create, because in the moment, sometimes I'm just talking to myself. Those are going to be the best moments that you're ever going to have. There's some people that resonate only with the content that I made before. Because in that content, I was talking to myself. I was documenting the process of how I feel. Those moments when, if you go and you look at my YouTube, I think they may have gotten taken down, but you go back and you look at my LinkedIn, I guarantee you're going to see me, grainy video. We didn't have none of the equipment that we have. We didn't have none of the connections that we had. I was just talking to the camera, saying how I felt. And I was helping other people get through the things that I had got through the day before. And there was other people in the chats that were communicating with me on how I can achieve a certain goal, different projects and different plans that I can be a part of. There was people pouring into my life. If you look at one of my videos, I was with Reggie Waterman, and Reggie said that he was really good at seeing different visions. Reggie Waterman had basically gave a prophecy over my life. He told me you need to connect with other businesses and other companies. That's how your message is going to get out there. You're getting drowned out by all of the noise, because he didn't say this to me, but this is the way that I took it. Because you've become the noise. So, any of my content creators, you need to document. Document your process. Document where you are in that moment. Don't try to be something that you're not. There's so many speakers. You look at some of the pages, and let me tell y'all, you look at their pages, you got speakers, coaches, folks that are just getting in the game of authorship. They're trying to get their brand known. They're trying to make a difference in the community, but what they're doing is they're putting themselves beyond the community. They're not telling the truth about the struggles of what it's taken for them to get the gigs, what it's taken for them to get the pitches, what it's taken for them to land the deals. They're not giving the people that information, and that's the information that people want to hear. I would be amiss if I sat here and I told you that I didn't believe that God is the reason why. I know that I can give authority on the subject of being an entrepreneur that's making an impact. And I'm telling you, right as I'm doing it, that is by design, because there's no way that I can fake it. And for it to come across and for it to actually help people. because that's what this show is about. The show is about helping entrepreneurs overcome the objections that they have, because they have really big goals and they're trying to make a difference in their communities. And the process is being documented. I tell people all the time the things that I'm proud of this company, and that's not just because I started it, or me and my wife, we started it. Is because of the amazing people that's a part of it. From the very beginning, it was a part of it. The lessons that I learned from creating the show. Do you think that every relationship that I had with this show or in business, you think it's where it's at, where I thought it would be when I first engaged in a relationship, or they engaged in me? No. There's deals that have gone by the wayside, and I document it. Not the other people that was involved in it. I document it in the way that it made me feel. And that's something that you very much so need when you're an entrepreneur trying to give the world your message. You don't even have to have your own company or have aspirations of having your own company. An entrepreneur is somebody that goes beyond. We're all entrepreneurs. You don't want to live the status quo. We call it status quo Joe or status quo Flo. There's a whole bunch of different names, a whole bunch of different directions that you can go into. The people that you just know that it's just stagnant because they're the status quo. You're trying to achieve your goals. You're tired of being the person that you were yesterday. You want to be a new person. I know about that. Wanting to be a new person and wanting to connect, not with just the people around you, but connect with yourself on a higher level. I want to encourage the people that are embarking on a new journey. Never ever lose yourself while you're en route to that journey. Your message is bigger than you. You're not bigger than the message. Because if you're bigger than the message, and you really feel that way, it's going to come across in the content that you make. There's many content creators that teach this, that will put you all deep into the weeds, and they'll start selling you stuff. And this is what you're going to need in order to get your business going, and they'll get like deep and heavy into it. But the only thing that I'm coming to sell you on is the fact that you don't need it. You don't need the gadgets. You don't need the widgets. You don't need the latest and greatest thing. The latest and greatest is you. That's the only thing that I'm selling you. I'm selling you on you. And I want you to know that no matter what, you can make it through this. This will not last. You have an opportunity of a lifetime, the opportunity of your lifetime, and that's to make your life better. That's to give you the life that you know that you deserve, and that's believing in you. I hope I've sold you on you during this episode. Yes, in summary, yes, I want you to be a creator. And in order to be an entrepreneur, somebody that has new ideas, that want to change the world, your message needs to be heard. So it has to be your message, the things that you believe. And you document that process. The process of you spreading it to the world. When I leave this earth, there's going to be many documents that I've left behind. I don't even know why I did it, but I have videos in my phone since 2015 of just me just working and in battle with certain things, the things that will consider myself very, like right now, on being an expert. What are you an expert in? What pain have you worked out? That's your message. That's your content. Where's your purpose? you follow your pain, you'll end up connecting with your purpose. So that's all I got for you in this conversation. Thank you for everybody that rocked with the show. I really appreciate all the love that we've been getting since we since we changed the format a little bit. I still got episodes that I need to release, but I really needed to break into the monotony that we had going as far as this person, their life, and how it goes. I need to connect with you all to let you know like exactly where I'm at in these different processes. So big thanks to Evergreen Community, not community, Evergreen University. They would kill me. They are going to kill me when they hear it, saying the name wrong, but maybe not. They're a cool place. If you've ever um, wanted to connect with a college that lets you be you, that certainly is the place. One of the best professors that I've ever had in my life is a professor there. I mean, she is freaking amazing. So, yeah. So, I had to get in here and just let you all know the impact that all of these shows are having on me and the difference that it's making in my life right now. Right now, as I speak to you, um, the folks that we've had on the previous lessons are making a tremendous impact, and the folks that I'm working with right now, man, I can't wait to let you see the lineup. You are going to lose your mind. Our lineup is phenomenal. So, with that being said, I hope that you're having an amazing week. And if for some reason you're not, I want to encourage you to start today. Start today. Start today. Believe in yourself. Believe in the higher power, and never give up. Never stop believing, and never stop acting. I'll see you tomorrow.